they give you access to the audiobook until your thing shipped.
Oh no, they wouldn't do that now. That's a money
Like I
loss.
said, in the 80s.
Everything was cooler in the 80s. So how's the voice activity going on your end, Heather?
Seems to be working to its old standard of still broken but usable.
Okay, so noise suppression was the issue. Yeah, not sure how it was, what it did, but Discord's background systems are an enigma wrapped in a mystery at the center of a conundrum.
And they're too busy being proud about changing the account name system to look into any of it.
But don't worry, people, we'll address it. But first, everyone needs to change their usernames.
It sounds like lighting.
Dynamic lighting, what we've always wanted.
The longer you've had your account, the quicker you'll get to change. Better hope no one else takes your name.
Shit, dude.
Alright, but it sounds like everyone's here. Technical issues have been momentarily resolved.
Well, that's cool, because I can't seem to get TeamSpeak to run at all.
Perfect. Let's start over again. Heather, do you want to see if you can bring Craig in?
Did you hear him?
And
yes,
then
I'm working
see
on
if we can
it.
get some
Sorry.
recaps going.
You didn't have a response, so I was checking.
Now recording.
Oh, cool.
All right. So, last session, what happened?
Fights on fights on fights on fights.
Fights on fights on fights. I had a whole thing that I was doing, and then we got sidelined.
On your thread, incoming
well,
situation, figuring out stuff.
Since Craig is now here, we had successfully momentarily repelled Velkin and took a moment to take inventory of what's going on, of what's happening. A large airship was approaching, and Shadarkai warriors on Wyvernback were approaching from the ship. Before we had much time to figure it the fuck out, we were assaulted. We were shot upon by some kind of arcane cannons attached to this giant airship. And by giant airship, I mean enormous. As we considered our options, we also discovered that Taliesin, in air elemental form, had soared off to run interference, cause problems on purpose. As the castle continued to rise, it was evident that there were no evasive maneuvers or defenses that we could take advantage of. We would have to get into the fray, at which point Telamon provided us a solution. Channeling the magic of the castle and the inherent magic of the storm giants, he granted us momentarily the power to fly. And into the fray, we flew. Caught up with Taliesin, taking pot shots with her long gun, others getting close enough to land blows against Wyvern riders as we approached the ship, and entered through what appeared to be the bay where the Wyverns are bedded and basically reared, I guess. Negotiations fell through once more as we dealt with Shadarkai, and when the Shadarkai were dealt with, the goblins fell in line. All except for two. Though many of them had surrendered, two ran off to warn their buddies, and so we met resistance, moving through the bottom, through the cargo, I guess, the barn of the ship, and into other areas, into where the arcane cannons were kept. We kind of split up at that point, as there were two areas in which goblins had run. While Taliesin dealt with a number of goblins, and Alistair followed through to, what's that word? Aid? Back up? Defend? I don't know. The others headed toward the other side of the ship, where they encountered not only goblin arcanists and artificers, but what appeared to be a number of guards who were basically knew where the queen was, did not want the party to talk to the queen, and so set up their own blockade, though their hearts did not seem to be in it. Finding that negotiations with them were not going well, as royalty is inclined to balk, Say and company made their way upward to the top of the deck. Meanwhile, Taliesin chased some Shatterkite to the top of the deck as well, ran into some goblins up there, ran back down, and as he was making his way down, Elaine used friends? Mass suggestion, that's the one, to cause the goblins to take a break. A union-mandated break. This caused a huge traffic jam on the stairs and basically bought us time to chase after the other half of the party, now on the other side of the ship. As the other side of the party got to the top of the ship, Jaeger did some kind of giant roar, made a bunch of goblins scared. Others made their way to the top of the deck, and that's around the time that they saw Ferovax and Velkin start to do battle on top of the deck. Ferovax was tossed toward the backside of the ship, while Velkin raged above it. That's kind of where we are.
Good recap.
Yep.
Seared into my mind.
Are there any other details anyone would like to contribute?
Mirai didn't join the group and may have caused some sus or upsetness in some people.
Sus.
Hey, there's nothing suspicious about not wanting to die.
There is to a Mareki.
Well, you know, Marekis can't hold everyone else to their standards. They have incredibly high standards.
She can and she will.
I mean, you can. That's your choice, man.
Twinkle through a wyvern.
Klinkle,
Go through a wyvern.
Klinkle is taking every opportunity she can to throw creatures larger than her.
Part of me kind of wants to try to throw Vulcan.
So long, King Bowser. He's more than 2 size categories above you, though.
This is true.
For now.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'd like to start the night off by having everyone roll for initiative.
We rolling?
Yep.
Okay.
Whole new combat encounter.
Sorry, I have to dig down through the deck to find my token.
Woohoo! I'm still last somehow.
It happens. One moment. I gotta get my dice tower. I think I have my dice tower ready, knowing that we're doing combat tonight.
Oh wait, did Cece call out what she rolled yet?
Cece has not called out what she rolled yet.
Wait, from last time or this? Or are we doing a new one?
New one.
Roll.
It's a 15.
15.
Woohoo! Lowest roll club.
Yep, cool and good.
Making some adjustments. Okay. Oh, most of the party's going before Velkin. I'm sure this will be fine.
Most of the party is going before all.
All right, Kat, I've got to ditch you. I've got to run a combat now. Okay. So with the skies dark and cloudy, rumbling with thunder and flashing with red lightning, the storm held at bay by Velkin's general dislike of storms. And with Telemon's castle rising, not as far as it was when you guys first boarded this ship, and the ship's been circling it. We enter tonight's game as everyone has rushed onto the deck. Jaeger has scared away some goblins, and Velkin has returned, tossing Faravax aside before turning about to focus his attention on those of you climbing up onto the deck before him. You insects! What do you hope to accomplish here?
Obviously to kill you.
Yeah, your death would be pretty cool.
You cannot kill a god.
Well, you look like you're bleeding, and if you can bleed, you can die.
Then come, mortals. Try your hands.
I would like to shoot him.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Your first
did I
initiative.
did I fuck up the accent? Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's been okay. I'm a little high on Dayquil, everybody. I feel like I should start with that.
Yay.
Full disclosure, Dayquil happened.
I mean, this is the kind of fight you need to go in half-cocked and high, so.
I gotta fix this.
Incidentally, for the terms of range finding and everything, Velkin is currently perched on top of this central building. It is basically his feet, the level he's standing on is 30 feet up.
Okay.
Not an issue for Say's range, but just making sure for everyone else.
For folks keeping score at home, if your token is highlighted, if you have it clicked and you have your token selected, any token that you mouse over should show you the distance above their head compared to you.
Oh, interesting.
This will factor into elevation. It's a special mod for special players.
Yay! Alright, so I will rephrase because Sam is still laughing at me.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at my computer.
Right, if you can bleed, you can die. And I'm going to shoot him a lot.
Go for it. I see you over here.
That's... So it's not playlist. Perfect.
Are the attack roll buttons not working?
No, they are. I'm trying to figure out which gun is which because I need to go through and label them.
Ah.
Once again, high on Dayquil.
All good. Were those your actual rolls, or were you clicking?
I didn't mean to roll it twice, but I would shoot him twice, so yeah, basically.
Okay. So a 15 and a 19. You fire up at him, and he rears back. Your bullets just seem to vanish into the air around him, as those are 2 misses.
Oof, 19 misses.
19 misses. But you still have movement and bonus action.
There we go.
Right, everyone, we can do this. Never mind. That's an action. Fuck that. God damn it. I mean, she'll still shout it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Time for Spider Climb.
How many feet was that? 15. It says I collide with a wall, but I have spider climb.
Yep, so when you get to the base of the wall, like over here, from that position, you're going to need 30 feet of movement to go up.
Alright, I can elevator.
How much movement do you have left?
So I get 40 feet of movement. Getting me to the wall was
5, 10, 15,
20. So I have 60 feet of movement left if I use my bonus action.
Okay. So 30 feet of movement will get you up. You flip over the railing up top. And you actually have, what, 30 more feet of movement?
Yes, I would like to climb Velkin.
You can certainly try, but it will be contested.
Alright. Look, when in doubt, climb the enemy.
Go for it.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, you can use acrobatics. He will oppose with athletics to just kind of... You go to leap on him, and he's just going to try and drive you back to the ground. Ooh. That is a tied score. 24 to 24. Since you were the one posing the challenge. Wait, does it work that out? 1 second, DM brain fart.
Yep, checking the rules now.
I know the rule of thumb is if it meets it, it beats it. But I think if you're the one initiating, then you're setting the DC.
Yeah, but can I wiggle my nose?
She's in range.
Are you within range? And my recording stopped because apparently I have no more room?
Should have invested in that AV1 encoder, bro.
I'm live and Craig is live, so we'll be okay.
Say is currently 41 feet away from you, Kanani.
I believe it's anyone I can see.
Double check the rules. If the contest results in a tie, the situation remains the same as it was before the contest. Thus, one contestant might win the contest by default.
Yeah.
When another creature you see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 to imply the number rolled bonus or penalty. My choice.
Ooh.
So if I see it, I'm gonna make sure Say gets on that dragon. So I'm gonna eat 2 sorcery points and I'm gonna wiggle my nose.
Okay.
That is a total of 4 additional points.
Yep. Honestly, you only needed 1 since they tied.
Ow.
No, but the die decided to make it even better.
A little extra move.
And I increased my surge chance, right?
Yep. Actually, which one is that? Bend luck?
And luck.
Okay, that does not affect your surge
Okay, cool. I can wiggle my nose all day.
until you run out of sorcery points.
Until I run out of sorcery points.
All right. Is that it for you, Say? As you leap, he slams his fist down to try and squash you, and you just grab onto his arm and begin to climb.
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to start viciously beating the air with his wings and try to blow you off of him. He is using a legendary action for wing attack. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
27.
God damn, alright.
Rogue!
Alright, yeah, no, you are good. You are currently on Velkin.
That was terribly weak. There was a stone giant that was better than that than you.
I am going to enjoy biting you in half.
You'll have to catch me first.
Challenge accepted. Alright, Alistair.
Alistair. Alright, oh, where'd my character sheet go? There she be. Alright, so I was thinking about what to do. I only got 2 third level spells, but I think it's worth it. Alice is going to reach to his hip and pull off the compartment that the swarm contained. And as he darts past Taliesin, is going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Ooh.
Alright, so 2d6 healing. I kingdom for a d6. Alright, so Taliesin, as a swarm of tiny mechanical beads with little glowing orange light bulbs for asses start to buzz and bumble around you, landing on your cloak, you restore 10 HP. Alistair's going to get to here. The aura is going to follow him. That's action movement. I can do nothing with bonus actions. That's my turn.
All right. On initiative round 20, this guard should actually be below the environmental action. Say, since you're on top of Velkin, you feel the hair on the back of your neck start to rise. You see crackles of electricity race across his body, and as he looks down at your friend, he roars, and you see a bolt of lightning flash up from his body to the underside of the canvas balloon. Well, not canvas balloon. There's some metal up there. There's a lot. You see the lightning race up, spread out across, and begin lancing down onto the deck. Let me see how many lightning bolts he summons. All right, that is 4 lightning bolts that can be placed no closer than 15 feet. All right, so first up, he is going to be flashing a lightning bolt right down on top of him, where you are, Say. And the others I got to place down on the deck. Let's see here. Rob, we didn't make a template for lightning bolts, did we?
I'm not sure. If you click the ability, it should do something.
That wasn't right. Or that was right, but it did. It gave me like a straight line. I feel like we did rig something up.
Oh, so it's just an AoE, like a
Yep.
one square? No, we do not have something for that right now. But I can fix it real quick.
Alright, let me see here. Yep, it's 1 square and it hits everything within 5 feet of it. So if we can get 1 token made, I can just clone it and copy it.
All right, so that's 10 feet.
It would be 15 feet diameter. Say you are going to need to make a
Dexterity saving throw.
yes. Okay. And I know I'm going to toss one down. Hey, that looks cool. So that's that. And 15 feet, I believe I can toss one right down on, say, one in front of Jaeger, then one between Konane and Klinkle.
So I assume he's immune to lightning damage.
Yes, he is. And then one in back by Emmett. So Jaeger, Konane, Klinkle, and Emmett will need to make dexterity saving throws as well.
Dexterity saving throw for Emmett. Oh, this is going to go great.
Nat 20.
One in the pool.
Dex. Oh, he's proficient in Dex saving throws. Holy shit. 23.
Wow, I rolled
Yep, Jaeger's proficient. Jaeger gets advantage on him.
Because
Danger sense.
danger sense. Yep.
Not that it helped.
No worries, the damage is not that great. For everyone who rolled under 19, you all take 10 lightning damage. Anyone over 19 or over, you only take 5.
It's not too bad.
But I will say, let me have a dexterity saving throw from you to see if you can hold on to your perch. I'm going to say 19 makes it.
He's big.
He's big.
He did call me an ant.
More like a flea at this point.
Yeah.
All right, that is his environmental action this turn. So on to some Scorchbringer guards. Okay, so this guy's over here. He's gonna go over there. He's going to move over there. Everyone else is kind of fearful and running away. Just going to get rid of some of these feared guys because they're not going to fight. All right, I'm going to say 2 Scorchbringers have you guys in their line of sights.
Don't mind me.
Oh, he needs to be closer. Okay. Konane and Jaeger, both of you just roll me 1d20. The lowest gets targeted.
Oh, that's a 2.
Ooh.
15.
All right, Konane, this Scorchbringer runs up to the front of the ship. He sees you and raises his the burning barrel of the rifle attached to the backpack. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he as a gout of flame erupts from the barrel of his weapon.
That's an 18.
18 makes it. So you take 21 points of fire damage. He cackles wildly as he lights the night up with his fireball spewer. And after that, Jaeger, you're up.
Alright, Jaeger's gonna stalk forward and use his Bell of Durgakind to enlarge.
Enlarge. Is that a bonus action?
That's an action.
Action, okay.
You are enlarged.
Thank you.
Choose wisely. Remember, Velkin is 30 feet up.
Yeah.
And incidentally, with the goblins in front of you, most are regular goblins. The little idiots with the red lenses over their eyes are the Scorchbringers. And if you come across any goblins that look old and weary, they are snipers.
Okay. Jaeger's gonna come over here. It's pretending I don't see him, but he's right there.
Oh yeah.
And just kind of interpose himself in front of the sniper.
Oh, this guy's just a normal goblin. He's got different art for some reason. Let me fix that. There we go.
Okay. I don't think it changes much. Still want to be close to Velkin to draw fire. The others... Actually, I guess that kind of does change. Hold on.
Preference on jumping.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the squishies too far back.
Incidentally, the building you are moving next to, this building up here, it is 10 feet tallish, which by now you can see just over the edge. You can see there are 5 sniper goblins up on top there.
It'd be easy enough to step up there then, right?
Oh yeah, I would say that you can easily climb up there. Maybe like 5 feet of movement or whatever.
Alright.
Right, 1 second. There you go. Honestly, you would have seen them from where you started, so if you want to climb up there, that'll put you right smack dab in the middle of 2 of them.
Sounds good. Unfortunately, I don't have any good bonus actions for attacking.
You can rage.
I can rage. I'm gonna rage and take lightning as my
Ooh, yeah.
Soul of the Mountain. Yeah.
Gain some lightning resistance. Very good choice. All right.
And that will be turn.
Klinkle is up and Taliesin is on deck.
Not that it's something that I will be doing this turn, but I have curiosity. If I twin spell a spell, can I use myself as both targets?
There's no rule saying you can't. If it's a buff of some kind, you can only have one buff, one spell buff at a time, though.
Twin spell specifically says doesn't have a range of self, so it has to be targets only one creature. I guess it depends on the wording of the spell.
Because enlarge reduce doesn't specify that it can only be applied to a creature once. Just that when
Yes,
you
it does.
choose one of them. No, what?
Let me double check. There's a rule in the PHB that specifically calls out that you can't be affected by the same spell twice.
Yeah, you can't long stratter someone twice or
Enlarge twice.
Oh, well.
I
know because I was going to
use
use this rule like 7 games back.
Very good thinking, though.
if you can enlarge from a different source, such as the Runesmith fighter, you can use your Runesmith enlarge, which isn't a spell, and then cast enlarge and become a gargantuan creature. But that's a very specific build.
I guess I'm just throwing bombs then.
No problem. Toss out ideas. Talk it out.
I'm gonna basic bomb the flamethrower dude.
Smart choice.
I clicked it and all the light popped up.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that'll hit, and I need to roll a d6.
Oh, the dynamic lighting change.
Okay. There's a flash of blue-white lights as your bomb strikes and erupts into cold energy, and as the light fades, there is a goblin sickle just standing in place. He's dead.
Checking something real quick. Check. Because I'm pretty sure it negates the long range thing. I don't have to throw it this
Yeah, you don't take disadvantage on long range, so you can throw up to 60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one down here with a cold bomb.
Which one?
I don't care to hit any of the other goblins.
The ones down there? Just so you're aware, those goblins are arguing with each other and, like, brawling with each other.
Just the flamethrower dude.
Are you using smart alchemy?
Yeah.
23 is enough to blow him up, and the entire squad of goblins over there suddenly stop brawling because something just occurred, and they don't quite understand what just happened.
I will say that if any of them like look over here and figure out that I was the one that threw that, I'm gonna make the I'm looking at you gesture.
Also, as a general reminder, you guys have already determined that goblins, low-level soldiers, they all classify as minions, so it doesn't take much to knock them out. Pretty much just a successful hit.
Move down one because couldn't see shit, Captain.
Warrior Shinkai awaiting.
Let me do that. Okay.
Well, Fairfax is on initiative 0? Guess that makes sense.
I'm gonna move right about to there. Actually, there or... Yeah, I'm gonna move to right in front of the door.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Taliesin, you are up. Konane, you're on deck.
Alright.
Oh.
Trust the
Alright.
bees, Tally, trust the bees.
Trust the leaves.
leaves.
Bees.
And I will cast.
And I will also
cast Aura.
cast
Vitality.
Aura Vitality.
Oh, shit!
Boost the health. Boost the health!
Okay.
Okay,
we have to move that later.
move that later.
but
But
I'm I'm gonna use my bonus
I'm gonna use
action,
my bonus action to heal myself. This time?
So Aura Vitality, yep, concentration for 1 minute. So you can get up and just start spam healing your allies.
Yep. Wow. I should have.
Yep. Wow. I should have just taken what it auto put there. But you know, 3 is better than nothing. So.
Oof.
And then
I will move my ass. 3, 4. Come on. Oh, actually, that's only 3. Sweet. 1. And as I'm entering this area, do I see a way up from inside here, or do I think I need to go further?
Funny that you should mention that. Directly ahead of you is a ladder leading up to the deck above. However, you do recall that Elaine used his immovable object spell. That hatch is currently closed. Towards the front of this area, there's another hatch. It looks like there is a rolled rope ladder kind of secured underneath it. It's currently rolled up. So it's about 15 feet above you.
Okay.
Then I'll call out to Alistair as I finish my movement.
Well, it
looks like we have a bit of a run, and we have to pull something down in order to climb up.
We're
not helpful right now.
Oh, that's problematic, isn't it?
A bit.
A bit.
All right, anything else on your turn?
It's not letting me try and go back to grab my...
Oh, wait, nope, it's on me. Never mind. I was going to say I don't have my aura, but I just realized it's there. I'm good.
I got you.
Gotcha, fam.
Thank you.
Konane! You just felt what it was like to survive a fireball. Again!
Only I was fireproof. You, however, need to die. And Kanani is going to eat one of her sorcery points. And
Nom.
transmute fireball into an acid ball.
Do you have subtle spell? Not subtle spell. Careful spell.
I do.
Okay. Just making sure that you don't, melt Say at the same time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick it strategically that it won't hit Say, but at the same time, Say should be fine.
I'll survive. No worries.
She's a fighter and a rogue. She's got this. Oh, big boom.
Keep in mind, he is 30 feet above you, so you can't really target behind him.
Okay, well, it's there.
Yeah, I would say use careful spell to make sure that Say doesn't get hit and you're good.
Alright, let me just double check how I use careful spell.
I think it's like 1 sorcery point.
With Fireball, you can choose a point within 120 feet. You should be able to put it right behind his head.
Yeah, I should.
I was going to call on line of sight. Like with Fireball, can you detonate it in a place you can't see?
Over.
Regardless, Velkin's getting hit.
Oh, I see, because of the
It
angle.
doesn't say. It just says a point that I choose within range.
Oh. Yeah. It does not mention that you can see.
Yeah, but I think we have to rule it that you need to see where you're placing it. Otherwise, you can't really aim it.
Well,
like I said, regardless, you're hitting Velkin.
I am hitting Vulcan, and I
roll your
rolled
damage.
What careful spell, so. Careful spell, they have advantage on their dexterity save, Rob said.
Oh, for shit's sake.
You're thinking of the
Conjuration Wizard ability niche.
I thought with Careful Spell you could choose people not to be affected by the AoE.
Nah, you can choose a number of creatures up to your charisma modifier to get advantage on the save.
Okay.
Well,
Then never mind. That's completely up to you.
well, I'll eat a sorcery point, so careful spell isn't. Well, I don't know if I can have to, because I'm transmuting it into acid.
You can
I
still
think I
add
can only do one thing at a time.
Don't worry about it. I'll be okay.
I'm sure Say will be fine. There's worse things Kanani can do. Alright, so, he takes, if he doesn't make his save, 39 points of acid.
Alright, let me check his thing here. 39, you say?
And that's a dexterity saving throw?
Dex save, yes. DC is 16.
Okay, so the ball of acid detonates against his body, and you see it splash out. Say is able to like swing under his arm and use that for cover. The rest of the acid splashes out and sizzles on Velkin's scales. You could see his scales smoking where the acid begins to drip down, but they aren't. It isn't burning deep into his flesh.
Okay, well, I have 2 more chances of fireball and 2 more chances of transmuting them. We're gonna keep finding out what he's weak against, and we're gonna make sure he gets hurt. I am gonna move, particularly to get out of his line of sight, just because reasons, even though he'll move. But anyway, Say might distract him, so Kanani's gonna move and duck behind this structure.
Yeah, question. Am I taking, half damage because, you know, I saved?
Yeah.
Oh, what was the half damage?
Half damage
Total
is
39.
yeah, it's 19.
Okay. Not bad.
Alright, so should I roll
Yes, indeed.
D20? Ooh, we got a 4.
Ooh,
Oh no.
that triggers. Yes.
Action Surge was between 6 and 20.
Excellent. Roll the
Let's
d100.
go.
You say potted plant. Let's go.
Potted plant, let's go.
Somehow, unknowingly, Velkin potted plant.
That'd be hilarious. What does a 37 get me?
Unicorn.
Roll a d6.
Oh no.
That is a 1.
1. All right. As you come around the building, you feel the wild magic surging within you, and you feel a uncontrollable urge to sneeze. So you let out a mighty sneeze, and you see something go spinning through the air in front of you. And as it bobbles to a stop, you see it resembles something like a floating jellyfish with 2 eyes on stalks that are kind of tied together, and it seems very disoriented. And it looks at you, lets out a little squeak, and immediately begins swimming through the air away from you.
Nani? Oh boy. I know what that is, but Kanani has no fucking idea what the fuck that was.
Yep.
Did that come out of my nose? What the fuck?
And
Like,
you feel the
she
magic surge return to normal.
Yeah, she has many thoughts, and I suppose that will end her turn. Confused.
All right, Velkin's turn. On his turn, he rears back onto his hind legs, stretches out his wings wide, and roars as bolts of lightning begin to stretch between the deck and his body and the balloon above him. And a wash of existential terror rolls out from him as he leads with frightful presence. All right. Everyone within 120 feet of him and aware of him needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Are we aware?
I don't believe in him. Okay.
It also specifies that he has to choose. I'm going to say he's going to choose only the people that he's seen. So he knows Konane's around the corner. He knows you guys are around. Taliesin and Alistair, you hear and you feel like static electricity sweep across your body. So you know that Velkin is he's on the ship.
So it was a wisdom save?
Wisdom save. Pretty much all of Valor Company that's on the deck with him.
Hold up.
That is 19.
Yeah, okay, no, we'll fucking up.
Say just realized she's on a fucking dragon.
Not just any dragon, a divine dragon.
Did we not have a nat 20 earlier?
You did.
Yeah, there should be one in the pool.
Oh, there's
I
one in the
rolled that.
pool. Can I?
There is one
There's
in the
one
pool.
in the
One in the pool. You want it?
Yes.
Take it.
Yes, please.
It's yours, my friend, so long as you have enough rupees.
Yeah, still 15.
That's better than a 5, but not as good as a 17.
No defiant.
I was looking through for something like that and I don't got it.
Looks like only Konane passed. Alright,
Jaeger, are you immune to fear when you're raging?
important question.
Checking.
Yeah, I think it might be open.
Konane, you hear this, and your attention is split between Velkin and the the jellyfish creature that is frantically trying to get as far away from you as possible. So you're too distracted to be afraid.
Checks out.
I am not immune to fear.
That might have been the berserker barbarian.
Damn.
All right. Everyone else is frightened of Velkin. Is Emmett immune to the frightened condition?
20s from last thing, or does it automatically reset even though it's the same, like the same encounter?
Say again?
Didn't we have several in the pool from last session, or does it reset even though it's technically the same encounter?
A reset. We carried it over one night because you guys scored so many and didn't get very many opportunities to use them, and I felt bad.
No, he's immune to charmed, so I'm gonna roll for him. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
It's a 9 on die, even with his bonuses. His 0 to his bonuses. Nope, he's frightened.
All right. So quick refresher on frightened. Frightened creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
So Jaeger and Emmett and Say and Klinkle.
Yes.
Oof.
The good news is I don't need to move closer.
All right, multi-attack. Velkin is going to begin by... he's going to swap one claw attack to just try to grapple you in a fist. He's going to make an athletics check, and you need to make a acrobatics check with disadvantage. All right, his 27 beats your 18.
I was gonna, not that 27 beats 22 anyway, but that was 2 acrobatics with disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Oh, I guess the disadvantage got automatically applied somehow?
You're frightened.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
I didn't know that the thing had been automatically applied, so I just rolled twice.
I
Me
didn't know
neither,
either.
but hey, 22 is a 22, bro.
22, and apparently you rolled a 9, so that is a hell of a bonus.
I have a plus 13 to acrobatics, yes.
Okay, so he grabs you and yanks you off of his body. His second attack is going to be a claw. I'm going to say that he's just squeezing and digging his claw into your body. Ooh, but that's only a 15. Your AC is higher than that.
Sure is.
So you are holding strong, you're holding steady, and then you see his tongue slide out, lick his teeth, and he opens his maw and comes down to try and bite you. That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that is going to be 24 piercing and 10 lightning damage. And you are currently grappled. As for his movement, he kind of likes where he is. He's high above the battlefield. He's got a good view. And now he's got you in his claws. So he's going to hang out here. All right, those guys aren't anywhere nearby. Shatterkai warriors are going to throw themselves into the fight. Or at least get close enough to bar some pathways. Yeah, they're not close enough to actually fight, so they just move forward. Elaine! Elaine has been under the deck this entire time. Goblin goes running by him. That made him confused. He heard a roar and lightning and believes that a lot of bad things are happening up on top of the deck. He's witnessed some goblins head deeper into the ship. So he's going to leave that situation alone and come charging up after everyone else. And also he just kind of climbs up over here to see, oh, that's a god. Oh my, no, I'm not going to make that joke. All right, he's got a lot of abilities that he wants to try. So first he's going to try Banishment.
Banishment.
So he raises his staff, plants his feet, focuses on Velkin, and it conjures up a banishment spell. Say you are in his clawed hands. You see his body start to kind of waver, almost like a heat mirage. And then you feel the sting of hot air as the air snaps around him. And Konane, you see Elaine recoil as a nosebleed begins, and he blinks in kind of alarm. Oh, okay. Note to self, do not try to banish the creature. Should have known that was not going to work, but try anything. Hello, Konani.
Elaine, what is this?
What is what?
Points to jellyfish.
Floop, floop, floop. What the hell is that? And that's it for his turn. Goblins. These are bog standard goblins. All right, Klinkle, you are the closest to them. And they've got a little god above them, so they're intimidated. You are going to get mobbed by goblins. That should have been... Yep. All right. You get hit by a bunch of goblins for a amazing total of 5 damage. They are all jabbing at you with their scimitars. Jaeger, there's a bunch of goblin snipers around you. You are thoroughly distracting them. They want to try and take. They want to try and take advantage of that. The ones closest to you are going to attempt to dagger you to death. Unsuccessfully, I might add. The 2 that are further away are going to take shots at you with their light crossbows. However, their bolts just kind of bounce off of your swole body as they both miss. At the end of the round, shortly after Velkin has unleashed his roar, you hear another roar of challenge coming from below the ship. An echoing dragon roar. Say, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do second wind.
Good.
No.
The fire ammo popped up as soon as you said second wind.
That's for the case.
Now you can make another wisdom throw at the end of your turn, say.
Hold on, it's saying I already used my second wind. Which doesn't make any sense because I wasn't below 50 hit points until right now, actually.
Did you not use that during the castle siege?
Phase 1 boss fight, maybe?
Because you got roughed up by the hobgoblins, if I recall correctly.
Maybe I did. Okay, well I guess I'm not using my second wind then. Oh, well shit.
Do you have a potion to bonus action drink?
Everyone should at least have one.
Go make sure of it.
In the background you hear Klinkle, drink the damn potion!
I'm trying to find it in my stuff.
If it's not there, I can put one in there.
Yeah,
I'll say
Yeah, there's definitely
Alright.
should have been one in there. I don't think I added it in the moment.
Yep, so
1 second.
reminder ruling. This game only. I know everyone has the potion. You can use any potions even if it's not in your inventory. Remember to put it in your inventory.
There is now a potion of healing. It's just a standard potion of healing. Roll high. Pray. To any god that listens. Thank
That
you.
is-
It worked.
Yay! It tripled my hit points.
Very cool and good. Which god did you pick?
All of them.
Valor.
Whichever would listen.
Valor? Fucking hell, it's Valor Company. Alright, with my 12 hit points.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Oh, there's... No, okay, never mind. Can I use my action to try and break the grapple?
Yeah. You can definitely try to squirm free.
Acrobatics?
Yes. And he'll combat that with strength. He tries to crush the life from you once more, but you are a squirrely little Mareki, and you manage to kind of pop your shoulder, slide out from under his claws, and hit the deck in a way to knock your shoulder back in. Yeah, you break free from his grapple. I'll say you're on the floor at his feet.
Cool. I'm gonna run. I cannot run far, but I can run down at least and try to... I can't hide because I already used my bonus action, but at least try to...
Important question. Can you dodge with your bonus action?
I used my bonus action to drink a potion.
Ah, correct. All right.
Action to break the thing. Yeah. Ooh, you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, it's real bad. I'm gonna run 40 feet. Fuck. Towards my nearest ally. It's probably Jaeger and Klinkle.
So 30 feet down the wall and then 10 feet towards Klinkle and Jaeger.
Yep.
All right. As you leave his area, he's going to try and backhand you, literally backhand you off of the building.
Fair.
That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
15 slashing damage.
I'm out.
You are flung off the top of the roof and you land. I'm going to say you land where you were planning to go, just not by way of how you wanted to get there. So you hit the ground, you roll onto your back, unconscious. All right. Alistair.
I'm not sure how to follow that up.
Very
Okay.
carefully.
Very carefully. Alright, so 5, 10.
As he comes in,
can I point
as a free action
to show him where we have to go to unlock the thing?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Over there, that ladder.
Over there, that ladder that's up.
That ladder that's up. That ladder that's up. Does it look like it has to be grabbed? Could it be mage-handed? Could it be hit with an arrow?
I am going to say yes to all of the above. It looks like a simple little latch is securing it to the ceiling.
Guess who switched Mage Hand out of their kit because everyone else had Mage Hand? So arrow it is. I got a magic item, a magic weapon. I'm going to shoot at the ladder twice. Shoot at the latch twice, yeah.
All right, it's a small target, so I'm going to say it has a high DC, a high AC rather. But if you hit it,
all right. First is a 26 to hit.
You hit it.
Alright, hold on. I've seen it before. That is the shoddiest welding I've ever seen. These goblins need to be taught a little chink. Fire off the bolt.
We're doing the best we can!
Alright, well, you know, I can accept that. I accept your answer, and I'm thankful that you can own it, but still, there's going to be a chat. Am I rolling damage for this?
No. It's a simple little latch. I'll give you with a 26, you manage to hit it in such a way that your bolt ricochets off it, knocks it loose, and the rope ladder just flumps to the ground.
Alright, I'm going to begin to move toward it. That's going to be my full 30. No, that's my full 30. I get there. Bonus action, the bees descend upon Taliesin for an additional 10 HP as they begin to buzz and vibrate along you with sparkly, square, cuboid-looking magic just swirling about you. Bonus action, Emmett! Do your best! Oh wait, no, my bonus action was to heal Taliesin, so I'm good. That's my turn.
Okay.
Emmett was supposed to be guarding Kanani, though, so he's going to move into the position next to her. Is that closer? He's moving around. Move diagonally.
Yeah, he can get there.
Okay, cool. He's going to hang there. He'll be ready to deflect attacks when needed.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he gets to make another wisdom save? Cool.
You can almost at the end of your
He will
turn.
make a wisdom saving throw. That's a nat 20.
Okay. Pop it in the
Hell
pool.
yeah.
Got one in the pool.
Emmett comes over between Elaine and Konane, looks at Konane, raises one hand and plants it on her shoulder. Pats it once. Lowers his hand.
Superman. Did not happen.
Thank you, Emmett.
All right. Is that it all for you, Alistair?
That's it for me.
All right. Environmental action. After knocking Say down and seeing everyone getting mired, he will lean forward on all fours and belch out a cloud of oily black smoke into the area where Valor Company is doing battle. And he is going to summon a cloud of magical darkness.
He inked. Oh, that's cool and good and fine.
Okay. Right. Within the cloud of... How long does this last? It's got to last until the end of the round. There's no way it can last longer.
Environmental abilities last until the next environmental action. So it's going to sit there until then.
Yep. All right. You do see flickers of red lightning flashing around the dark cloud within it. Those who are inside can't see anything, but you can feel lightning moving dangerously close. That's it for that effect. All right, this Scorchbringer, he can't see anyone now because God belched magical darkness in the way, so,
He sees Jaeger, I think.
no, he's on the ground and you're on deck 10 feet above him. And that cloud has a 20-foot radius sphere. So he's just going to hang out over here and just keep flicking the ignition trigger on and off, waiting for someone to show their face. Jaeger, you are up.
Very important question. How far below deck did Emmett go?
Emmett is still on the main deck. He's over
He's
here.
out of line of sight of you, so you can't actually see him from where you're standing. If you go to the edge, you can see him.
All right. That is good to know. Because Jaeger is going to bellow, "Hit me, coward!" No, he's raging. "Hit me, cowards!" And move over here.
Incidentally, Jaeger, right before he vomited up that cloud, you did see Say hit the deck unconscious.
I did.
Right. So going over there and risking attacks from the goblin snipers.
Yes.
All right. Dagger attack. Oh, they crit.
Oh.
But that's only 3 damage. They don't get any special crit rolls. They're minions.
That's fine, because what's important is that Jaeger continues raging. He actually smiles, feeling a cut on his body, and roars, using Mountain's Defiance.
All right, what does that do?
Removes fear.
Ah! Psychs himself up.
Yeah, so I can't find the button, but Emmett, Klinkle, Jaeger are no longer frightened.
Oh, it's an AoE.
Yes.
Well, Emmett made his save.
Well, that's perfectly fine.
At least Klinkle and Jaeger are now no longer frightened.
Which is good.
And Say, but for other reasons.
Yeah. So that was making sure 15 feet. So Jaeger's going to actually run back in. So that's 30. Right there. 50 feet. Skirting the edges of the blackness. And end his turn.
Okay. You get close enough that you feel it doesn't hit you, but just within the cloud of darkness, you feel a flash of lightning, almost as though it's drawn to your body, but you're just out of range of it. And that'll be it. Twinkle's turn. All is darkness aside from the momentary flickers of red lightning. And you hear the goblins around you shout out and cry out in alarm, as it seems like they're in the same situation you are.
Ignore that thing.
Like, part of me wants to be a jerk and just, like, smash a bomb so the AoE takes them all out.
It's very possible.
Target self.
Drop it at my feet. Be gone.
Target self, smart alchemy. Use a splash.
I've got a pretty good idea of where Say is, right?
Hard to tell. You know she's nearby, and she's between you and the wall. If you decide to go for her, I'll let you make a perception check with disadvantage.
Follow the smell of bleeding out. And gunpowder.
Yeah, I'll make that disadvantage perception check.
Go for it.
Oh, automatically. 13.
13. All right, I can give you an area, and then you may have to guess where she is if you get close. So you know she's in this area over here. You see where my cursor is?
Yeah. Well, I will go to this first one because that one there, and I will feel around on the ground.
All right. As you leave their range, the goblins are going to take blind pot shots at you.
Gonna say 3 of them will.
Oh, they have an ability, Tiny Stabs. Give me a quick dexterity saving throw. All right, you're fine. Oh yeah, they're not hitting you.
Muttering out.
Okay.
Fucks are so lucky. I'd rather heal her than kill you.
All right.
You're all in splash range.
You move forward, you crouch down, you reach out, start patting around with your feathered hand, and you find a limp arm on the ground.
I'm gonna drop a Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Nice. Oh shit! That is a nice heal.
Hell yeah.
I mean, there was a 1 in there, but 2 7s make up for it.
Say, you breathe in sharply as your vision returns to you and you find yourself staring up into darkness with flickering red lights all around you.
I'm up, okay, am I not up? Feel like I'm.
Let me just check real quick. Because potion.
I hear peepers.
You can hear the peepers through my thing or through your thing?
I can hear the
Yours.
I can hear the
Through
peepers.
yours, yeah.
I can barely hear the peepers.
We can hear your peepers. Your peepers are peeping.
The peepers are horny as fuck.
Wow, I can hear them.
Ripley's gonna grip, bruh. You got that grip.
Ironically, the bullfrog in the pool would be audible if it was doing its thing too. Then
Okay.
I am going to use my bonus action to use the Cauldron Potion of Superior Healing on myself.
Alrighty. Any more movement that you would like to do?
Nah, I'm good here.
Alright. As you finish drinking your healing potion, you feel a zap as one of the red flickers of lightning lashes out from the darkness and strikes you. You take 10 lightning damage.
Before or after I figure out how to roll this thing?
After.
Let me make sure your sheet has that automatically put together.
I'm going to jump ahead to Talison's turn while you're healing. Alright, Talison, you're up. Konani's on deck.
All right.
Well, then, I am just going to use my full move and bonus action, or not bonus action, my full movement and dash action move to get to the ladder.
Okay. It's 15 feet up, I said, to the hatch door.
Yep, I know.
Yep, I know. I'm on the floor, just at the rungs,
and holding
Got
it,
it.
and holding it so maybe I can help Alistair up the thing if he decides to move as fast as possible and climb it at the same time.
And I will
bonus action heal for 2d6 from my own aura. Woohoo, 8.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, that's my turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Kanane, your turn.
Alright, things are happening. So, Nani's gonna move to get Velkin back in her line of sight.
There is a giant sphere of darkness between you two now.
Oh, that is bad. which one do I want to transfer? You know what? I'm gonna save my points. I'm gonna see what fire just does to them, because I haven't actually done fire. I've done everything else. Or, well, not everything else. I've done thunder. Wait. Lightning. I haven't tried lightning.
Do you want to use lightning against the god of lightning?
Please don't.
That's a bad idea. Yeah, I'll do fire. I'll keep my sorcery points. I'll keep fire. Let's fuck them up. Maybe.
This is a situation where even though you don't have clear line of sight, you do know where he was standing and you know it's open air, so this one you can cast even though the darkness is blocking your line of sight.
Okay, cool beans.
So dexterity saving throw. All right, he's made his save at 21. Pew! As extraneous as they are, I do like the special effects.
Yay, Piku.
I think we got to find a way to like feather the edges of that fireball or something, kind of like the dark cloud.
Oh yeah, I just don't have it set up to remove the template. I could do that now, but we'd have to reload.
No. All right, how much damage?
Well, that's a total of 41 points of fire damage.
All right, so let's do some calculations.
So he takes about 20, 21. But he made his dex save, so yeah, so he would take.
Under normal circumstances, it would be 20.
Whatever his stinky resistance are.
Yeah, so there's a moment of you hear the fireball. Actually, there's some goblin snipers up there.
They gonna explode?
Yeah. Let me check something real quick. What I meant to say is that there are no goblin snipers up there.
Whoops. What about that shatter guy?
They're below. They're on the same deck level as you are. Belkin's 30 feet up.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't.
All right,
I
so
mean, they didn't surrender to that.
So why though?
They didn't surrender.
They didn't surrender, so they died.
They were kind of freaked out by a god landing on top of them, and then everything happened. They didn't even act on their turns.
There's things you gotta remember. You gotta remember to surrender when you're told to. You gotta remember to pay your union dues.
All right, the fireball explodes, and Konane, you can't see Velkin, but you just hear his cackle beyond the darkness. Seems like he survived. None too worse for wear.
Damage is damage, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna have Kanane run back and sit and hide next to Anna.
All right, now it is Velkin's turn.
I don't think that worked. I don't think anything works on him. I am getting very upset.
I'll let you hear Elaine behind you. If there's one thing I've learned in my long time adventuring, if at first you don't succeed, keep hitting them until you do.
That is good. I like that.
On Velkin's turn, in his mind, he has dealt with Say, so he looks to the next largest threat. Jaeger, you see him rear back and leap, flapping his wings once to bring him over to you.
Got a question about enlarge. The belt's not a spell.
The belt casts a spell. What's this in reference to?
He's trying to make
Make Jaeger even bigger.
It is the spell enlarge reduce.
Yeah, it casts a spell.
Technically,
Yeah.
technically, he still has to maintain concentration on it as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, technically, I'm gaming with 100-degree fever, so.
Oh no.
Gaming while high on medicine.
Be grateful I picked anything out of that description.
It's
All
good.
right. Jaeger, the dragon, plants himself down on the deck in front of you, growling as lightning races up his body. You are a big one.
That's what she said.
I am going to eat you now.
She also said that.
He's going to snap.
Holy shit! Oh, got him!
Jaeger is done.
His first slap misses. His second slap is a 19 to hit.
On the money.
All right, that's 15 slashing, but you are raging, so that is reduced to 7. And he is going to finish off by trying to take a bite out of your shoulder. That is a 22 to hit.
Okay.
21 damage reduced to 10 piercing and 3 lightning as he bites into your shoulder and numbs it with bursts of lightning before rearing back.
Alright. Holes in his shoulder, punctures and blood. The Jaeger seems perfectly fine with this.
All right, after you.
Too bad he didn't hold on with the bite, so Jaeger could have pulled the classic, are they in yet?
Oh no. A couple Shatterkai. These guys, they don't like being this close to any of this, so they're going to back up. They want to support their god, but they also do not want to be next to their god.
I wouldn't want to be.
Goblins. Yeah, these goblins are going to flail about looking for Klinkle. Wasn't there a fourth one?
Probably exploded.
There's 4 there.
I only see 3 of them over here. Oh, okay, so I was on a different level. Alright, yeah, they're just gonna blindly walk in different directions. And I'm going to say those 2 don't make it out of the cloud. Klinkle and Say, you hear zaps of lightning nearby, followed by death cries. Blah! Right.
That's
And this
Aaron
guy
trying to avoid getting into a fight.
And this goblin swings around the corner here and finds himself facing Konami, Emmett, and Elaine. Uh-oh. Alright, Sniper.
sniper. No sniping.
There's a bunch of these up here with you, Jaeger, so they're gonna try and shoot some arrows in your back. Actually, they're gonna split fire. These two over here are going to fire down at one at Konane and one at Emmett. So first one, Konane. That's a crit.
Emmett is going to use deflect attack to try to intercept and knock the arrow away.
Okay.
It's disadvantage on the attack.
Ah. That's a miss. Second one against Emmett. 19 to hit. 2 damage. And then 2 attacks on Jaeger. Neither of them hit.
Cool.
I want to check something. All right, end of the round. You all hear another roar, this time much closer, as Faravax beats his wings and climbs up from the front of the airship. Faravax, come on down. Okay, he's now in initiative. Right, at the start of the round, we are going to take a brief 5-minute break. I desperately need to refill my water bottle, and we are going to return with Sei in the middle of the cloud. Which should be up until turn 20, correct?
Oh. Cloud is still there, sorry. Let me put that back out there.
Oh, I thought it was until the end of...
Until the next environmental effect.
Yeah, it only switches
out every environmental action, so every
initiative
initiative 20 is when it changes.
There we go. That's where it was, right?
Yep. All right, be back 5 minutes.
I'll swallow. Can I got the proper water?
Sure.
Are you looking for your shake?
I was thinking about it.
It's in the crisper drawer on the bottom.
Okay. What actually was.
I was sad. They put chunks of bacon far too large in my drink.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
don't take that as an invite to roll slower.
I think we're waiting on you, so.
Oh. Hello, I am back.
Hello, I am back if people are waiting on me.
Welcome back.
I was referring to the announcement in
I know.
I think we're still waiting for a few people.
Yeah, I'm back. I know Rob
Welcome
and
back.
Lewis are AFK though.
I forgot I had half and half in my fridge. By that I mean Arnold Palmer half and half.
I was about to say, I mean, you do you, bro, I guess.
Yeah, I paused and realized, wait a second, half and half is a... Yeah.
I mean, Arnold Palmer makes those too now.
Sounds like all we're waiting for are Rob and Dom.
Oh no, I broke it. Facts. Axeldon. Come back here, buddy. Thank you.
So Heather and Alicia, you both are playing 6 tonight?
Yeah.
Liam brought home a cold, and it just hit me tonight. Sam's had it for a couple days and is getting over it.
I won't keep you guys up too late tonight, and like I said in chat, I am up for a pickup game this week.
I had a dose of Dayquil about an hour before a game, so I'm up no matter what.
Oh, yeah, Dayquil will keep you up.
It'll just make you silly.
Welcome back.
It'll just make me, use Alina's accent for say and not know math.
And try to climb a dragon.
I mean, it's Valor Company. I feel like climb the enemy is actually a standard protocol at this point.
Is Dom back as well?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I guess I better put this panel in.
How you paint during my game, and you paint during your game. Incredible.
Whenever I can spare a moment. Gotta get through the plastic crack somehow. Okay, with everyone back, we jump back in. The cloud disappeared again, but it is actually still there. You have heard Fairvax's challenge roar return This time much closer than it was moments ago.
Have I heard Jaeger's voice?
Yeah, there was that brief exchange between Velkin and Actually, hold on a second. Klinkle came after Jaeger. No, you have not heard Jaeger yet.
Shit. Alright, yelling is a free action. Jaeger, where are you?
Here.
Cool. In that case, I will stand up. And head in that direction.
Alrighty, there is a ladder right there. So you carefully move around Klinkle and probably bump into the ladder and then climb up. That's a 10-foot ladder. And I believe the edge of the cloud is actually on the square, right where the with the radius put there. No, yeah. Once you get up the ladder, you'll be out of the cloud. You emerge from the cloud and you find yourself at Jaeger's back with Velkin looming up before him.
Cool. I'm just gonna try and... I mean, Jaeger's there. And I'm going to stand behind Jaeger.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna shoot the guy a couple of times. Am I still frightened? I assume I'm not still frightened, right?
No, you're not frightened.
One moment.
Nerved maybe, but not frightened.
Frightened condition is removed. You can roll. It should roll normal.
$28 will hit. And it is infused, so it is a magical weapon.
It is. And... I mean, I guess I'm not flanking, but he is in combat with one of my allies.
If you hit, you can use your sneak attack.
So sneak attack,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sneak attack uses the damage of the weapon you used, so this is magical damage.
So 27 points of piercing damage, and then 8 points piercing for sneak attack.
Got it. Kapow. He is still focused on his fight with Jaeger.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Keep it up.
It's a natural
That's
20.
Nice.
Okay, we may need some help with math. Oh wait, no, this
Math's
doesn't
already
automatically.
Math is
Automatic.
done.
Hell yes. So that is a total of 35.
35.
Alright, so that is going to be that. Alright, that took him, that struck his neck. And there's a little flash of lightning, and he doesn't bleed. But from the spots where your wounds have been the most grievous, it almost seems to smoke. And his eyes notice you, say.
I just give him a sup nod.
Hit him with the Balenciaga nod.
What are these little square things?
Which little square things?
These-
Oh, those, don't actually know. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that they're not actually there. I don't know what those are supposed to be.
Okay, I was gonna go hide behind one, but if they're not actually there, then
Yeah, like even if they were like cannon holders or something, there wouldn't be a whole lot of cover up there. All right, you have any movement left, or? Because I know you did have to stand up.
I have some movement left because I use my bonus action to dash.
Cool.
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Jaeger Velkin is going to spin around and slam his tail into you.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
That is 23 bludgeoning, half to 11.
All right. However, Jaeger is going to use a repulsion from his shield.
Ooh! You have a repulsion shield.
I do. As soon as I find it again, 'cause I'm bad at things.
The shield does 4 charges. While holding it, the wielder can use a reaction immediately after being hit by a melee attack to expend one of the shield's charges and push the attacker up to 15 feet away.
Yeah, I forgot I can just type it in.
Okay. Also, I forgot earlier when he hit you with his claw and his bite, and now with his tail, you need to make some concentration checks. Just make it now for the tail attack on enlarge.
So, the enlarge from this belt is not concentration.
Then never mind. All right, so he gets knocked. There's an explosion of energy that forces him to rock backwards several feet, as even he's kind of surprised. That leaves a weird after image behind that's imposing.
It's just tune snapping, don't worry about it.
What was the-
Rubber hose technique.
What was the damage?
23 gets half to 11.
Okay.
Alistair.
Hello! Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I can get to here. I'll use my bonus action to again heal Talus with the buzzing of bees. That's going to be 8 points of HP back to Taliesin. Got 7 rounds of this left.
Yay! One good roll and I'm back to full health.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good timing for it, too.
Let's see, I don't have any bonus action. I got nothing. That's it for me. Emmett's gonna stay the course and hang out with Kanani. I can't command him to attack from there.
Alrighty. Environmental action time. So now the cloud dissipates, revealing a bunch of dead goblins and a singed Klinkle on the ship. And he's going to call down some lightning strikes. As soon as I move the cat. All right, lightning strikes. So he is going to plant one between Jaeger and Say. And then one on the other side. Actually, I got to roll to see how many he actually gets to summon. Ooh, that's a lot, but he doesn't need a lot. All right, one is going to be next to Klinkle. He's going to hurl one at Faravac. And one's going to come down on top of Emmett, so that should hit everyone. All right, so that is going to be dexterity saving throws.
Emmett.
Emmett is acting as a lightning rod in this scenario.
Yeah, fits. First nat one of the night.
There's Karma Dice.
There are
Anyone mind if I use it?
God, please.
No, please.
Second nat one of the night.
Oh, shit. All right. Oh, I got to roll for Elaine. Oh, shit, Elaine, why?
Third that one?
Nope. He beat it by 5. All right, I think so far Say's the only one to get over 19.
Can I hit the nat 20?
I've got a 22.
And Jaeger, Danger Sense, so you get to roll with advantage.
I did. I got a 10.
Okay. All right, so Klinkle and Klinkle and Say, you both take 10 lightning damage. Everyone else takes 21.
Jaeger will also take 10. Because he's currently resistant to lightning.
Resistant to lightning. Oh, that's not right. There we go. All right, people are fighting. Scorchbringer Guard is up. Klinkle, he has eyes on you. He is going to unleash his Scorchbringer at you. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw. 22 saves, which is very good because that is going to be 16 fire damage.
So down to 16 or...
Yeah, I already have it. It was 39 if you had not made your save. Jaeger, you're up. Klinkle's on deck.
Alright, Jaeger's gonna pull forward and just start hammering Faravac. Yeah, him too. Velkin. It's actually important.
Faravax is our friend.
You can spar with Faravax later.
Yeah, spar with him later. For now, kill this guy.
17 hit. I don't think that hits.
Does not hit.
Goodness.
You can try re-rolling with one of the Karma Dice.
We got 2.
You're a barbarian. Don't you have reckless attack?
I do.
I mean, it leaves you open for retaliation, but if you're fishing for crits...
I mean, if you're willing to give me the second reckless...
you want to say that both of those rolls were for your first attack?
Sure, that sounds good.
Because I think you can reckless. Can you only reckless once a turn, or
One
just
attack.
any attack? One attack.
And then all attacks against you are at advantage.
Okay, then yeah, make one more attack roll, and that'll cover you for the turn. 18's not enough.
God damn.
You're swinging at him, and he's dodging from side to side and blocking with his claws, leering down at you.
Is this a spell? Is Unsettling Words a spell?
Yep.
Damn.
No. Hold on. Can I check your sheet?
Yeah. It's under features, active abilities.
If it's under features, it's not a spell. It's a feature.
All right. I don't think anyone's doing things with saving throws, but good to know. God, that sucks. All right, that's that. And I have nothing on what you call it, so that will be turn. He's gonna keep harassing Vulcan.
Alrighty. Clinkle, you're up.
I'm literally giving this flamethrower goblin the then perish look. I don't care to hit the other goblin.
That hits. And the other goblin fails his save.
I didn't care about hitting him.
Oh, you didn't want to? I did not mean to do that.
I don't particularly care about the rabble.
There's actually over there. Alright.
And I'm gonna wail the other cold bomb at Vulcan's scaly ass.
Do it. Keep throwing damage at him.
He's well within range.
20 hits.
Found the magic number. 17 damage. Cold. Nice.
Alright, and resistance is applied.
Why does the lighting change every time I click something? There we go.
Alright, and just so the party is aware, Vulcan looks like he has sustained substantial amounts of damage since he first transformed into his dragon form.
Oh, okay.
Even with his resistance and shrugging off attacks and not responding when he gets hurt, he does look visibly beaten up. He's still well within this fight, but you are putting the pain on him. Anything with your movement?
Possibly I'm looking to see where my actual potions are because I don't like being as low as I am. So I'm going to swap one of my potions, a plain potion.
Okay.
That would also be fun. Just roll
All right.
over with the
And will you be staying still or moving?
I'll probably get out, move over a little bit over here to get out of the direct line of fire.
Sounds good. All right, Taliesin, you are up. Kanane's on deck.
Alright, how fast can I climb this ladder? Is it 1 foot per foot of movement, or is it 2 feet per foot of movement? What am I looking at?
It's flat movement, so this is like 15 feet up, so you use 15 feet of movement and you're on the main deck.
Alright, yep, I'm gonna do that.
Clinkle, the deck door across from you swings open, and you see Taliesin emerge. Taliesin, quick view of the battlefield. Klinkle is up against the wall. Faravax is rising through the air ahead of you. You hear lightning crackle off to the northwest of you towards Jaeger, whose back is to you and is enormous.
All right.
Let me see if I can. Can someone put me on that layer because I'm stuck on the bottom layer?
You should be on the deck. Can you see Klinkle?
There we go.
There was a severe lag.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, your ping is astronomical.
Incredibly high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
And the second that you guys pulled me up top, I guess it's going to happen because I couldn't see my ping before, and then all of a sudden it's 4 seconds. So I did my bonus action heal for my aura, and I can just see Velkin. So I am going to move an additional. Wait, what the? Are you kidding me?
What happened?
I went to change how I was holding something, and then all of a sudden I lost sight of Taliesin.
Oh. Does that help at all?
I saw the ping. I can see my aura move. I can't see Taliesin anymore. I can't see the anything on that level anymore. I don't know what the hell just happened to me.
We're trying to fix you. You may need to reset your browser or refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh. But I gained 10 HP, so I should be max health now.
I'll add it.
Thank
Good
you.
Topped off.
And since I stepped over and should be able to see Velkin facing off with Big Jaeger, I'll just call out, Velkin, it's your fault Mirai was a slave in the mines.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be my that'll be my turn. I'm not gonna. Actually, loading up. I can't see. Maybe. Do I move? I give a bonus. Oh, I have an action left.
You have an action. Do you have a spell?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have a spell. I'm going to upcast Moonbeam and drop it right on Velkin's fucking head.
Okay.
A 5th level Moonbeam. So
5th level radiant damage.
Yep.
Oh,
It won't be. He won't take it until his turn, but or he'll have to make a save on his turn to see what he takes.
Okay, while you're doing that, getting that set up, Velkin's going to use another legendary action. Jaeger, he's going to start beating his wings at you. All right, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Woof. Okay. You take... Oh, that's because I had Taliesin selected. 14 reduced to 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked on your ass.
Is that physical? No.
Bludgeoning.
No, the attack.
Yes. Well, it's a save. It's not a actual attack.
Okay.
Then he can fly up to half his movement speed. Does he want to fly anywhere?
I just got deleted.
Still here on my screen.
I'm gonna reset.
He could fly, but he's not going to. He wants to stay in position as lightning begins to gather around his mouth. And that's going to be it for his turn, or his legendary action. Kanane, you're up.
Fantastic. Alright, well, I can't quite see what the hell's going on, but boy, do I hear a lot of commotion. How hostile is that goblin? That's just turned the corner.
Give me an insight check.
I don't have
That's
any.
a unnatural 20.
Okay, what's that, Jaeger?
I don't have any actors.
Give me a moment. I think we had a permissions issue.
All right. Kanane, you can see that this goblin's terrified of everything that's happening around him, and his first instinct is to stab anything that gets close to him. He's got a god that's going to be unhappy if he doesn't do anything. Another dragon just showed up. There's a bunch of people here that are threatening his life.
Man, what do I don't want to get stabbed. I got an idea. Alright, I am going to move this way to try and see over that. Can I see over that? I don't know why it's not letting me see.
What are you trying to see over this wall?
I'm trying to see where Jaeger and
Okay, they're fighting on the roof of a building that's about 10 feet tall. That's why you can't see it. If you swing past the goblin and risk an attack, you'll have better line of sight.
yeah, I don't want to get attacked by the dog.
Just gonna say that the
I-
goblin's gonna have to roll really well to hit you.
Alright, fuck, yeah, well. Alright, I'm gonna move over here.
Yeah.
See what the fuck is going on. Don't you fucking dare touch me!
He goes to
And
stab you, and you spin and yell at him, and he's so startled he juggles his knife and it goes overboard. That was a nat 1.
Nice.
Fantastic. I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers over Valkyrie.
Ooh, on Velkin.
Yes. Because he doesn't seem like he's going to be moving much, so we're doing it.
All right, he's about to get nuked by spell effects. And what level are you casting it at?
Oh, I have one more 4th level spot, so I might as well eat it.
What level?
4th level.
4th. Okay. So that's going to be a total of 8d4 on his turn. Yeah, and there's no save on that either.
Nope. So I'm gonna do that, and now that I know it's there, I'm going to go back behind over here.
Okay. Peekaboo. All right.
Yep, that's how Kanani rolls.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me. I used my bonus to yell at a goblin, and I cast Cloud of Daggers, and I'm gonna keep my little bits of sorcery points for other things. Oh, should I roll a d20?
Cloud of Daggers is a spell. Yep.
That is a 3.
Ooh, close. All right, you're up to 2, correct?
Yes.
All right. Velkin's turn. Roll your 8d4. And I'm rolling Constitution for Moonbeam.
Just as a question, is he technically a shape changer right now?
Actually, he's in his true form.
Okay. Just double checking.
Very good question when Moonbeam is involved.
So what you're saying is we could have started this party early.
Let's not retread past decision. All right, he made his Constitution save. So that's 33 radiant reduced because he made his save down to
16.
16. Let me check something. All right, he gives a snarl of anger as the moonbeam slams him with radiant energy.
He still makes his save at disadvantage because he is a shifter.
That's a good point. Let me see if he fails. Yeah, because it doesn't matter what shape he's in. It matters if he is a shapeshifter, right?
Oh, I like that a lot.
The instantly reverting to his normal form just happens on a fail.
All right, with a disadvantage check, he's still at 21. All right, so 16. Jaeger and Say and Klinkle, you guys have line of sight on him and have been there since the start of the fight. That burst of radiant damage seemed to have hit him a little harder than all the other magical attacks so far.
Alright, so Cloud of Daggers is 28 points of damage.
All right, 28, and it is magical.
Yep. Magical slashing.
Okay, he is getting diced up and blasted with radiant damage very nicely. Alright, but it is his turn. And he started there. Jaeger and Say, you are in his way. He rears back his head as lightning sparks and crackles around his jaws. And you see red light rising up through his throat, through the scales on the underside of his throat, rising up into his jaws. And he expels a blast of energy down at you, Jaeger, and lifts his head, tracing a line out behind you towards Say, as he unleashes his breath weapon. "90-foot line, 5 feet wide. Each creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw."
Poor goblin.
Yeah, that goblin's fucked.
Oh no. Yeah, that goblin's gone.
Got 2 in the pool gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use one.
And you have danger sense too.
I rolled twice.
Oh,
11 to the
shit.
top. Jeez.
Oof. All right, Jaeger. Good thing you're resistant. So you are both going to take 31 points of lightning damage.
Stays down again.
I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance.
All right. You hear Say hit the deck behind you, and Elaine and Emmett and Konane see a goblin sniper just get vaporized as a beam of red lightning sweeps past over your heads. Yeah, he doesn't like being caught in the middle of all those spells, so he's going to move. Was it 60 feet to get on top of that building? Yeah, so he's going to move over here. Jaeger, you have to take a moment to catch your breath and don't get a chance to attack him. Shatterkai warriors. Not really contributing to this fight, so they are going to move forward and try to get in the mix on this bottom level. Faravax. So in his haste to deal with Jaeger and Say and move to safety, he inadvertently gets himself closer to a very angry Faravax. Okay, he is at the right size. All right. Faravax, who, as he swoops in, you can all see is heavily clawed and covered in tears and gouges, leaps through the air and lands beside Velkin and immediately goes onto the attack. His lightning breath isn't going to do anything, so he is just going to make some attacks. His first swipe catches Velkin on the side of the side of the face, snapping it to the side. His second claw misses, but gives him a chance to bite down on Velkin's neck. So while I calculate this damage, it's going to move on to Elaine's turn. Shit.
You're fighting yourself, DM.
I know! That's fine, Velkin can take it.
We don't want Velkin to take it. We want him to die.
Elaine is going to rush forward. Does he have any...
Elaine's just a little trickster. He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. He's going to move over there. God, yeah, he needs to... He is going to Eldritch Blast, and then he's going to try and cast Wake of Misfortune on Velkin. Let me see if Velkin makes that save. He does not make his save, but he's going to burn one legendary resistant to make his save. He hasn't had to use any of his legendary resistances.
Two left.
Alright, so that's just Eldritch Blast. 3 force damage.
Good job, Elaine. You're
I contributed.
He's doing such a good job.
He tried.
Does he get 2 of those at this level?
He swapped out one of them for. Oh wait, no, Eldritch Blast. Yeah, he's each one fires multiple times.
Looking at that damage, like 1d10 is not appropriate for this level.
No,
This isn't.
I believe for his level, what is it? Is it 3 Eldritch Blasts? Oh, he hits 3 creatures. Yeah, he gets 3 Eldritch Blasts.
See, it was there all along.
Okay, there we go. That's a little better.
That's nice to see.
And checking that, yeah, no. Force is decent against Velkin.
Force was that. Somebody throw them at him.
All right, goblins. This guy nopes on out.
Yeah, he better fucking run. There's a weird fox lady out here screaming at me. I'm done.
Yeah, this guy's done. He's just gonna run away. There's a bunch of goblins on the other side here, but they've just been watching the fight from a distance. Goblin snipers, one's going to take a shot at you, Konane, and 2 are going to fire at Jaeger.
Alright, and it's
And that he misses.
reaction is up.
And then, what's your AC, Jaeger?
19.
19. The other 2 miss. Top of the round. Say for the second time, you've lost consciousness.
Time for a death save.
Time for a death save.
Just roll a crit. A good crit, not a bad crit.
And I will allow karma dice to be used for death saving throws. Ten on the dot. I believe that's a success.
That's a success.
That's a success. Say, you're still breathing. You have vague sounds that don't make sense in your ears. Your sight is blurry and dark, and you're hanging on. Alistair.
Okay, how many feet of movement does this hatch again?
15 feet.
So 5.
If I recall correctly, you should be able to get completely up and just out of the hatch to the side.
Okay. Yeah, get up on top of the hatch, see that Velkin's up there. Oh, that's a problem. Cool. So from here, this platform here is what, 10 feet up?
Yes.
Is it conceivable that I see that Say is down?
No, she is 10 feet above you, lying flat on the ground.
Alright, free action to talk. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Stays down.
Say's
There you
down. Taliesin points up and Say's down.
Taliesin fucking knows.
Taliesin knows. He's got that, he smells blood in the water. Wording on Aura of Vitality. I don't have to have line of sight. As long as they're in my aura, I can heal them. Say is half in my aura. Can I heal her?
Let me double check the wording real quick.
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. That's the exact wording.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you know where to focus your attention, and within your aura, you feel a flicker, a light struggling to hold on.
Alright, so I listen to the bees as they leave Talus and do some advanced trigonometry in my head. Momentarily close my eyes and conduct my fingers. That one there. Go, get her. And conduct the bees to buzz around Say. Healing energy radiates around Say. You get back 10 points of HP. I have line of sight on Vulcan.
Right, I'm up. I'm up. Oh, we're still fighting.
Welcome back to the fight, Cap! Alistair shouts out as he knocks two of the... He doesn't know that Vulcan's resistant to shit. He's gonna shoot normal-ass poisoned arrows at Vulcan.
Alrighty.
Bolts, rather. That's a 29 to hit on the first one.
That hits.
That's gonna hit. Let's see here. Because does he have to save against the poison arrows?
I believe so.
Okay.
Should be.
Let's
Good.
see here. Inventory, so let's see what the damage is. So it's 6.
Now, are these normal attacks or magic attacks?
These are magic attacks, because the crossbow isn't fused.
Alright.
This is a drow poison bolt into 8 points of piercing damage. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13. Mostly dead, that one.
He makes his con save.
Makes his con save. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with another one.
Go for it.
That's gonna be a 17 to hit. That's gonna
No, sir.
No, sir. That's movement, that's action, that's bonus action. I'm spent.
Alright, anything... Well, Emmett is still just protecting Kanane, so...
And this is protecting Kanani, and that's a bonus action to command him to attack.
At the end of your turn, Velkin is going to use his wing attack on Faravax. No, it hasn't. Wait, or has it? No, he moved on his turn. All right. No, sorry, I was muttering to myself about legendary action. Ooh, Faravax does not make the save. So Faravax gets beaten to the ground by Velkin's wings. And he can fly up to half his movement speed, which is 40. All right, and since right after his turn is environmental actions, he is going to breathe a cloud of occluding smoke onto Faravax as he leaves.
Just burps.
I'll leave the dragon to deal with that. Alright, the Scorchbringers are all gone. Jaeger, you're up. Klinkle's on deck.
Jaeger, what is that?
Charges forward?
No, I have to, because it's half the stand. So that's 25. God damn. Okay.
You landed on the stairs. I put you back up.
Thanks. Not close enough to.
Have a javelin to throw at him?
I do. And one javelin. Or actually, I have 4 apparently. So we're gonna just start chucking fucking javelins.
It's a Longinus, this motherfucker.
22 to hit.
With your first javelin, the wooden javelin strikes him and shatters because it's a normal wooden javelin. If you want to use an action for like a spell, feel free.
It's raging.
Yeah.
Ah, right. You could hurl a magic weapon at him.
I could throw.
Throw Rude Buster.
Nah, I'm using Rude Buster. I'll throw the +1 Warhammer.
Just grab it
Just
off the back.
yeet it at him. Alright, I mean, yeah, go ahead, make a... This is going to be a dexterity-based attack. So just
Sorry.
roll dexterity plus your proficiency.
If it's a +1 weapon, you can add +1 to it as well.
+1 is 15, plus proficiency is 19.
It just kind of like arcs over his shoulder and lands on the deck by Konane. Thunk! Vulcan laughs.
You hope to best me with these pathetic weapons. No weapon forged by mortal hands can kill a god.
Jaeger, ashamed of display, has no response and will end his turn.
Alright. Klinkle.
Yay, Cloud. I can't get up. Which means I can't get up there because Jaeger's in the way. Jaeger's on top of the thing.
Just think between his legs.
You can climb through him.
I don't have movement to get past him.
Vulcan should still be in your range from there.
I had planned on getting up there and dropping a heal on me and Say, but
Ooh.
just gonna lob a couple mobs at Falcon then.
And then you could use the rest of your movement to get into position for next turn.
Well, actually, I'm gonna lob one bomb at the Shatterkai over here first.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because we don't give no fucks about darkness.
And they were in a position to attack this turn too. God, 26 absolutely hits. Yeah, they both go down. The entire fight, they were maneuvering for a better position just to get blown away.
Yep. Second one I go off at, but there's no one else really on the field, so I'm gonna lob one at Falcon.
Every little bit helps.
Crit.
Wow.
Woo! One in the...
Oh!
So that's
Good damage.
33 cold damage, half because Falcon.
Yep.
16.
I appreciate you doing the math for me.
I will use the rest of my movement.
He's panting. He's mocking and laughing, but his body is smoking and sparking.
No, I'm gonna stay right here because I don't want to line up with anybody.
Don't want to get closer to the ladder?
I mean, I'm already close to the ladder.
Fair enough.
Am I out of the cloud, though?
You are out of the cloud.
Okay. That's fine, then.
Taliesin is up. Konane is on deck.
All right. Let's see if I can get this. Let me grab something. I use my action, and I move this motherfucker right here on top of Velkin again.
Nice.
And I'll call out again. What a pitiful god. Mirage lost faith in all of you. And that'll be my turn. Just trying to get a reaction.
Goonie God.
Alright, Konane, you are up and Velkin is right above you.
Oh, I hate that. Well, I can't, move 5 daggers. I can dismiss it because it's a concentration spell. And I don't have any larger spell slots, and I don't feel like doing that. So, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers again on top of them, but it's only gonna be at second level.
Alright. I believe the bonus damage kicks in if it's higher than second level. So just 44.
Yeah, it's just 44, but any bit helps.
A little bit helps. You can go ahead and roll your d20 as well.
Alright, so that is 13 points of slashing damage.
Alright, that'll kick in on his turn.
Yep, and that's an 11 on die, so I'm out of the pool, but it goes up.
Sounds good. All right. Are you staying still?
I'm gonna take cover and go below deck because I don't like him near me. And
Run away, run away, run away.
all I can do is concentrate, so.
Goblins.
Start of his turn. He takes Cloud of Damage Dagger and a shit ton of Radiant Damage. That is a lot of Radiant Damage.
I mean, he can still pot a save against it and take half, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he actually does get a save. Constitution with disadvantage, right?
Yep.
He's going to use his second legendary resistance.
All right. So that's 20 radiant damage for the halve. But if he's weak against it, then he goes back up to 40 damage. So yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't look like he's particularly weak against it, but it looks like it's more effective than all the elemental damage that's been tossed at him.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Ah, cool. Okay.
So he's just
not resistant to it.
Correct. All right, and it is his turn. And he's going to snarl in your direction, Taliesin.
You keep saying that name as though it means something to me.
You
recognized her.
And he is going to leap down from on high, claws reared back as he swings it down to attack you, Taliesin.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
I believe he was 5 feet in front of you.
He was 5 feet
Okay.
away from you, unfortunately.
Was he though?
Alright.
Because it looked like he was in melee, but okay.
It's because he explodes from his circle.
Yeah.
Wait, where is the circle? Okay, so his square is...
He was up here.
Yeah, he was
right there. His circle is 5 feet away from Say.
It's just that his
Okay.
hand comes out
and his tail comes out, so it gets a little confusing on where he actually is.
Well,
Facing Jaeger, technically.
okay, he's away from Say now.
Yeah. Say and Jaeger. All right. Claw attack on Taliesin, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, 14 slashing.
Sorry, I mean that Say should have opportunity attack if...
Say wasn't close
No,
enough to actually hit him.
Say wasn't close enough.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Clinkle, what's your AC?
16.
All right, he rolled a 16 on his second claw attack for 14 slashing. And then he's going to try and take a chomp out of Taliesin. That's a 26 hit.
Hold on.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hold on.
Jaeger has a thing?
Cutting words?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna just hit him. Sentinel.
Oh, he's within range of you now.
Oh, shit.
All right. The bite attack against you, Taliesin, 26 to hit, 22 piercing, and 6 lightning.
22 piercing and 6 lightning?
Correct.
Okay.
And make sure to make your concentration check for Moonbeam. And Jaeger, 24 does hit.
So he takes 11 damage. 11 slashing.
Magic, right?
Correct.
Right, it's root buster. Hell yeah.
Yep. Nope. Moonbeam is gone.
Does it look like Talison's struggling?
It looks like
Taliesin just went from all good to below half.
There's also 2 in the pool.
It's also a reaction that I can add to that check.
I would say reroll with a 9.
I'm fine.
with letting Moonbeam go. It's okay, guys. I can recast.
There are other options.
Either way,
still it's an action for me to move it or an action for me to recast it, and I have the spell slots. I'm not worried. I'm going to save those rolls for something more important.
Aravax. He has a very ominous circle around him when it's his turn. He spends half of his movement to get up, and he's kind of discombobulated. So he ends up moving in the wrong direction and roars in frustration. Elaine! Oh god, you're under him. Is he literally under him?
Yes, he is.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Yeah, he is. He's right here. Oh, there you go. You moved him.
Yeah, he's. Velkin came plunging down, and Elaine just threw himself against the bulkhead and quickly began to sidestep away. All right, he is going to. I need to see if this recharges. It does not. Okay, he is then going to. Yeah, he is going to use bonus action to face step.
Like you do.
Cheeky little teleport to avoid getting hit by any opportunity attacks. And then he's going to combine some more Eldritch Blasts with an unfortunate event. What kind of check is that? Dexterity. No, he's pretty good, but... Right, he's going to be making his attacks first, but I want to see... Ooh, Velkin is going to use his last legendary resistance.
Now we can put him in a jar.
It's currently occupied.
Different jar.
Holy shit, Elaine. 25, 26, and 27 to attack with Eldritch Blast.
Sometimes you just need a guy dead.
I mean, he just saw his baby boy get, almost squished by a dragon. Of course he's gonna do that.
Didn't see shit. Alistair's in the cloud.
Alistair's on the edge of the cloud. He knew exactly where Alistair was because of Allison.
All right, these goblin snipers are up here. They're sniping. This one is going to try and take a shot at Elaine. Unfortunately, that crit was on the wrong attack. And that one missed. All right, one attack against Say. One attack against Jaeger, nothing hits. These snipers, they shoot like goblins.
Goblins, Stormtrooper.
All right. New round. Top of the round, Say.
Say's sporting a pretty good concussion. And,
He's been knocked around.
And only about half of what anyone is saying is getting through to her. So, hearing Velkin say no weapon made by mortal hands could get him, she went, oh, okay. She put away her gun and pulled out the Fang of the Forest Guardian.
Ooh.
And she's going to move into melee range because even though she has a hat of intelligence, it does not give her wisdom.
He is large enough that you can attack him from 10 feet up.
So she's going to do attacks.
And you do have flanking.
And I
You
have
do have the flanking. Half of Valor Company is giving you flanking right now. Thank God for flanking.
Thank God for flanking.
And a 26 hits, so let me put some sneak attack on that.
Go ahead. Alright, so say you put your gun away and you draw out the Fang of the Forest Guardian.
Second attack.
1 second.
Okay.
He didn't even ask how much damage.
As you draw the blade, this blade forged from some great beast from eons past, It almost seems to shiver in your hand as though eager to taste blood. You move to the edge of the building and raise one foot to give yourself a brace against the railing as Velkin dives down, clawing at Taliesin and Klinkle. Jaeger moves forward with Rude Buster to take advantage of his attention being elsewhere. And you plunge the sword into his back. Unlike the shots, unlike the magic that's been thrown against him, the blade seems to pierce him without any resistance.
Yeah, boy.
The smoke that's been wreathing his body suddenly bellows out from the wound as he arcs his back and throws his head back, unleashing a roar into the heavens. There's a flash of lightning as his body seems to dissolve into oily smoke, and you feel the weapon yanked from your hands. Amidst the smoke, you see Velkin's shape shrinks down and shrivels.
Can I choose to go with the weapon?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
You see, as the smoke gets blown away by the air gusting through the airship, Velkin's human form returns, and you see the Fang of the Force Guardian completely impaling his body. Back to front, he has his hands wrapped around the blade protruding from his abdomen, his chains rattling, the hooks hanging from his hands. Klinkle, Taliesin, Alistair, that smoke is gone, so Alistair, you can see. You see an expression of puzzlement on his face.
What is this?
Thanks for the tip, you stupid fuck.
What is this pain?
And he holds up one of his hands in front of him as it's smoking. You see his flesh is beginning to almost peel away like ash on the wind.
Oh. You don't understand. You can't kill a god any more than you can kill an idea.
He staggers backwards, slumps against the side of the railing.
Mother will not be pleased.
And you see his body begins to light from within with flickers of red lightning, illuminating his skeleton within his skin, brighter and brighter, faster and faster.
You don't know what you have wrought.
And there's a final flash of bright red light as Velkin the Mad explodes. The Fang falls to the deck. The shockwave of his explosion is powerful enough to knock all of you to the ground. It sweeps across the ship. The entire airship shivers, and there's a crack of thunder in the air above you. And you can actually see the clouds pushed outwards by the shockwave created by the passing of a god. And in the wake of Velkin's disappearance, his death, question mark, everything falls silent.
Does the rain come back?
and the rain begins to fall.
Yay!
And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
I'm down for a Wednesday.
1 down. How many more to go?
6. Well, 7 if you count Hector Paul.
Say when you made that attack against him, he had 12 HP left.
Nice.
And just to give you some insight into what you were up against and what you can expect from the other gods, Velkin had immunity to non-magical weapons and resistance to magical weapons. The Fang of the Forest Guardian, being a divine relic weapon, bypasses those restrictions.
I'm super glad he told me to use it.
Villainous gloating. Hell yeah.
No mortal weapon can kill me. Well, guess what, bitch? I got one of these relics around here somewhere.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't exactly expect anyone to hold weapons created by gods. That's
I mean, it's the same folly of Angmar. No,
that's a
no
big
man
deal.
can kill me.
I should also note that in the wake of his passing, a single chained hook blade weapon lies on the deck beside the Fang of the Forest Guardian.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where's Biff?
Jaeger, where's
Where's
Jaeger? I mean, Biff's not taking call, right?
No, that would be a weapon for Biff.
That would 100% be a weapon for Biff. If no one in our party can use it, Say might take it to the Black Tower and be like, so this is Velkin's. I killed him. We killed him. Can I be out of trouble now? We'll see if transport via plans works.
Kunko would gladly take a peek to use exotic weapons, but I don't think I have access to it.
Ooh.
I mean, it technically counts as a whip, I think.
Yes, it is a whip. It's a martial.
Yeah. So anyone with proficiency in martial weapons can utilize it.
So I'll have to take a peek.
Thank you for bearing with me through this battle against Velkin. I know it might have felt drawn out at times, but I really wanted to give you guys a grand cinematic experience for this.
Hell yeah. Oh, this was extremely super fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can I run down the last few rounds of healing for the end game?
Oh, you mean make a bunch of rolls?
Make a bunch of rolls because I'm not going to remember to next session. I have 6 more rounds left.
Yeah, go ahead. Toss some heals around everyone.
How bad is everyone off right now before he starts
I
going
have
off this?
10 hit points.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
33.
Jaeger is
Okay. Okay. I will start off then to make Alistair's healing go further and be targeted to people who need it the most. I am going to use my last 5th level spell right now to do Mass Cure Wounds. And it's going to be centered in a way that we can all get healing from it. So right there. And each creature. So I will be healing 17. Clinkle, Alistair, did you get hit at all?
I got walloped, but not by Velkin. I'm like more than 2/3. I'm good.
Actually, I'll hit everyone that's in the area, including myself, which will give us 6. Which comes up to 6. So everyone gets 17, including me. Yay! And then whoever still has damage after, let Alistair know so he can do rolls.
So we all get 17?
Yep, we all get 17.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to say Elaine and Faravax moved over for that.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, that
Alright.
brings me up to 51 out of 62.
Nice. So I'm gonna start with Say, because Say's the worst off. You get 11, followed by 10. Followed by 8. How are you looking?
Better.
Better. Okay. That's 3. I've got 3 left.
Let's see, I'm 37 down.
Alright, Klinkle next. 7 for Klinkle. 9 for Klinkle. How are you looking?
I think I'm at 66 now.
Alright, and Jaeger, how'd that off for you?
Just over half.
Just over half. I'll throw in the Sorry, Doc, before that.
Jaeger gives a thumbs up and then closes a nostril to expel blood.
Alright, good hustle.
Alrighty.